Um, just a short review of the Vermilyea Pelle hybrid briefcase. Um, this one I got from, I imported this from the US. I'm not in the US, so this product, it is expensive if you're outside of the US because of the import fees and custom fees and stuff like that. I paid a total, I think, of 500 euros for this. And I was kind of hesitant, of course, because it's not it's not an inexpensive thing, but I really think it is worth the investment. And also the reason I'm doing this review is just to see for myself, like, in 6 months, in a year, whether I'm still happy with it or not, and see how it ages, but also just for others to see how the bag is before they make the investment. Because I don't see a lot of reviews of this bag, or of this brand. I'm a woman. For reference, I'm 160 centimeters. I think that is 5'3" or 5'4". I carry quite a bit in my briefcase. I carry 2 notebooks. I carry a 14-inch laptop, pens, and water bottle, and a lot of little things that go on the sides here. The bag, just to go over the bag, it is a hybrid briefcase in Twill and milled Vachetta. Milled Vachetta refers to this patch of leather on the outside. The handles are made of English bridle, and this is Scottish dry wax Twill, which is a bit of the same color as the tan color in the Filson lineup, if you're familiar with Filson. I use this one exclusively for work. I also have a Filson zippered tote, which I have here for reference. This one is quite a lot bigger. Let me see. The Filson tote bag I used for a bit before I purchased this one, and while I'm happy with it, it's not a work bag, and I carry a lot with me, and I like to have the handle to be a bit shorter, so that's why I decided to invest in a good briefcase. Now, I work as a software engineer. I'm not sure if that's relevant or not, but just for reference. And I got this locally. There's a store that sells Filson products. And I did go and look at the Filson briefcase, the original. And the reason why I didn't get the Filson one is simply because I did not like the style, and it was too big. This one is a tad bit smaller, and I like the style a lot more. It is ultimately more expensive than the Filson one because of the custom fees, so keep that in mind if you're outside of the US. But yeah, the Filson one, there were a few things I didn't like, and why I didn't like about the Filson and why I didn't get it is because, one, it was too big for a woman my size. 2, I didn't really like the colors. And 3, I didn't like the fact that it bulges out too much when you're using it, when you put in a lot of stuff. Like it doesn't hold its shape very well. Like this one is quite compact, and even if you put in a lot of stuff, it doesn't really bulge out too much. The Filson one kind of just sits like a bag, more like a I'm not sure how to describe it, but this just holds its shape much better, and I like it more compact as well, especially since I'm a woman, and the Filson bag would get a bit too heavy because it's also bigger. But yeah, this one of course comes with a handle and a strap as well. Let me get the strap. This is the strap it comes with. This is ink Sprider as well, just a great strap, very soft already. I'm using this as a work bag, as I told you, and I was considering this one or the one with total canvas, but I like this one more because it has a more elegant look to it, so the extra money was worth it for me. I have asked Dustin a few things about it, and the one thing that bothered me when I first got this was the zipper. The zipper is kind of sticky. It doesn't go as smoothly. Well, it does go this way smoothly, but not this way. And why that is Dustin told me it's totally normal. It's because the brass, are raw, so they still have their sharp teeth, and the zipper is asymmetrical. As you can see, it goes to one side, and when you zipper it the other way, it gets stiff. But it will patina. It will, with it being so new, it just needs to break in. So yeah. The leather bag, this bag, I was worried that the leather would add too much weight, and it actually is quite, well, I mean, it's not light or anything, but it's definitely good to go. It's not as heavy as the Filson bag, I feel, but it's been a while since I've tested out the Filson briefcase, so I'm not entirely sure on that. It has this leather patch, I think, to grip your strap, which is nice. A handle, sorry. It has on the outside a big compartment here with a button, another one on this side, and on the inside it has one big compartment, and then a key holder, which is nice, and it has the standard layout of two bigger pockets here, one smaller pocket for a pen or pocket knife, and then a laptop sleeve. Now the laptop sleeve doesn't go all the way down. As you can see, it's more like a divider, just to hold the laptop to one side. So keep that in mind if you're looking at this particular bag. This is handmade, bench-made from America. Now, I'm not an American, so I'm not sure how that goes, what that exactly means, but I think it, from what I've seen on the internet, is that it means that it's, really great quality, like it's not junk from, I don't know, China or whatever. It's like made with love, and I can really tell that with Dustin. He really did exquisite work on this, he and his team. The bottom is just amazing as well, like it's so well crafted. I checked this out before, the moment I opened it up, just to see if there are any seams loose, whatever, but everything is just exquisitely made. The straps loop through here, so that the weight is not on the seams. Like a lot of times you see briefcases where the seams, where the handles are seamed here, sewed here, but they have the system where the weight is like on the handle instead of on the seams, which is great. This is milled Vachetta, and it's a hybrid briefcase, meaning instead of all canvas, they opted for some patches of a different leather, and in this case it's milled Vachetta. And this leather is really nice. It's a little bit, it's pebbled, and it feels a little bit more hydrated when you compare it to the English Bridal. The English Bridal feels smooth and dry, and this one actually feels a bit more like I don't know, like hydrated, like I don't know how to. It has a bit of a slight rubbery feel, but not in a cheap way, if you know what I mean. One thing I also really like about this bag is that the leather patch here is on the inside lined with I'm not sure what kind of material, but it is lined, like it's not just raw leather on the inside here. I really do appreciate these small details. It's just really great. Zippers are YKK, and you have the D-ring here, well balanced, I find. And yeah, it's just a really well made bag, and I really do feel like Vermilyea Pelle really live up to the name. Like it's a great, well made, handmade product that I'm pretty sure will last me a long time. I think that anyone who's looking for a briefcase like this one is definitely, if you're looking for one to last you a lifetime and use every single day, I really do feel like this is the one to get if you have the money and you are willing to invest in a good one. Like, I have been looking for a while, and I almost bought the Filson briefcase. And while I do think that the Filson briefcase is a great product, I also feel like it might fit maybe, men more. If not, well, how do I say this? Like, if you're the Filson bag is just a little bit bigger, and I think that for a woman it's just a size. Like, for a woman it might be too big. If you can handle like 2 kilos on your shoulder, and it being a little bit bigger, like up to here, I'd say, and a bit bulkier, then I'd say go for it. But this one, you just need to look at the dimensions, see what works for you. But for me, that was the reason why I bought this one. Other things that I feel like they could have done better, not necessarily done better, but just I do like the Filson having a flap on top, just so that I know that the zipper part is protected from rain or whatever. And also maybe like on the side here, the Filson also has I'm not sure actually if that's the newer model, but it has like a bottle holder here. So only things that I would want, like I don't necessarily miss it, but if I were to make any adjustments to this bag, it would be those things. Yeah, so great quality. The canvas is incredibly thick. It's just so thick, and the even the leather here, like I thought they would have like split the leather and then used it for both the patches here, but instead they really used like thick leather, and I think the patch here is the same leather. As you can see, it's the same pebbly brown leather, and you can tell how thick this is. Like it's quite thick leather for what it is, and that's definitely the same thickness I feel here. So they did not skimp on any of the materials. Compared to the tote, well, I don't really like to compare it because it's not, a fair comparison. They're two different ones. I use them for two different purposes, but just one more look on the side here for comparison. As you can see here, this is what I meant with the Filson having an extra pocket here, like a bottle holder or anything you can put on the side. I would have liked that, but it's not a deal breaker. I absolutely love this briefcase. I think I'll do another one for when I have been using it for like a couple of months to see how well it breaks in, or if there are any updates to it. Yeah, that's it basically. Oh, one last thing. The tan color that you see here and on this side, in the dark, it's actually quite a bit darker than you see on the website. Just for anyone really wondering, this is the wheat twill, and it has like it's a really I like that about this particular twill, but just so people know, like in the light it really does get brighter, like how you see it on the pictures, but once you're in a more dark lit room like this one, it just kind of like turns into a mustard brown, like a dark mustard brown, like it soaks up some of the light, let's just put it that way. And I like that because it makes it feel like it's still, it's a simple design, it still looks great, but it's kind of unassuming, it's not too flashy. It's quite elegant and sophisticated. So I was really pleasantly surprised to see that the color is a bit darker, but when you go up into the sunlight, it just lights up, and that's just really really cool. Okay, that was it.